Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fourth lesson of D2 chapter number 1 exercise 1C, that is about inverse variations. In this lesson I will solve in advanced level question number 13. Let's read the question first. As the questions are long, so I've written the questions in short form. Question says 12 glass blowers can make 12 identical vases in 9 minutes. Assuming that all glass blowers work at the same rate, how long will it take 8 glass blowers to make 32 such vases? As if we read the question carefully, we can see that in this question we have three quantities. One is the glass blowers, one is the vases, and the third is the time. So let's write the relationship between them, and we have to see that which two quantities are in direct proportion and which two quantities are in inverse proportion. So how to solve this question? I'll try to explain this question to you. The quantities are glass blowers, and then the vases, and then the time. We have these three quantities, and the question says that 12 glass blowers can make 12 identical vases in 9 minutes. Okay, and then what we have to find that as the all glass blowers are working at the same rate, how long means that we have to find the time, how long it will be taken by the 8 glass blowers to make 32 such vases. Now, if we compare time with vases, if the time is 9 minutes, vases are 12, or for making of 12 vases, we are taking 9 minutes. Now, vases have become 32. As the vases are increasing, so the time will also be increasing. So between these two quantities, we will have the direct proportion, so the arrows will be going up. Now what we have to do, we have to compare the glass blowers with the vases and time. When the glass blowers were 12, they were making 12 vases in 9 minutes. Now the glass blowers have reduced. Now the machines have reduced, but vases have increased. So the less machines will take more time to make the thing. So here between the time and glass blowers, we will have the inverse proportion. So the arrow will be going down. Now we have to, this is the example of continuous ratio. So we have to begin writing the equation from the unknown. So x ratio 9 will be equal to 32 ratio 12 multiplied by 12 ratio 8. So you can see that this 12 can go with this 12, and x equals to 32 by 8 multiplied by 9. 8 ones are and 8 fours are, and x equals to 4 multiplied by 9, and x equals to 36 minutes. So it means in order to make 32 vases, 8 glass blowers will take 36 minutes to complete the job. I hope you are clear about this question. Let's move to the next question, and first read the question carefully. It's really important to read and understand and underline important term of the question. Question says that the consignment of fodder can feed 1000 sheep for 20 days. 1000 sheep for 20 days. Assuming that all sheep consume the fodder at the same rate, how many consignments of fodder are needed to feed 550 sheep for 400 days? Again, if we look at the question has three quantities: sheep, days, and consignment. So let's first write the relationship between them and see that which quantities are in direct proportion and which are in inverse proportion. So the quantities are sheep, time, days, and consignment. Now let's read the question once again for the better understanding. That a consignment of fodder, a consignment means that one consignment can feed 1000 sheep for how many days? For 20 days. For 20 days. How many consignments means we have to find the consignment which is required by the question for the sheep which are 550 for 400 days. 400 days. Now let's compare consignment with days and then consignment with sheep and see that what is the relationship between these two quantities. When the consignment was 1, that was enough for 20 days. Now the days have become 400. So obviously when days are increasing, the consignment will also have to increase. So it means that over here between these two quantities, we have the direct relationship, direct proportion. Now let's compare the sheep with consignment. When consignment was 1, sheep can be 1000. When the sheep are 550, when the sheep are reducing, obviously consignment will also be reducing. So it means again here we have the direct proportion between sheep and the consignment. So this question is basically a direct variation question. Let's write the equation. It's a continuous ratio. X ratio 1 will be equal to 400 upon 20 multiplied by 550 upon 1000. I hope you are clear about that how we are comparing these quantities and how we are deciding that which two quantities will have in the direct proportion and which two quantities are in inverse proportion. Okay, now this 0 can go with this 0 and two zeros can be simplified with this, and I'm left with x equals to 4 multiplied by 55 upon 20, 4 ones are and 4 fives are and 5 ones are and 5 elevens are. So x equals to 11. So it means that for 550 sheep and for 400 days, 11 consignments will be enough. I hope you are clear about this question. Let's move to the next question and let's read the question first. Question says, tap A takes 6 minutes to fill the tank. Tap A takes 6 minutes to fill the tank. Tap B takes 9 minutes to fill the same tank. And pipe C can empty the tank in 15 minutes. How long will it take to fill up the tank if the pipe in use when both the taps are turned on? Okay, now here again we have three quantities. This is pipe C. Okay, now the problem is that in tap A is taking 6 minutes to fill the complete tank and B is taking 9 minutes to fill the tank. And when these two taps we are using for filling the tank, pipe C is draining the water from the tank in 15 minutes. For 1 minute or in 1 minute, tap A alone can fill 1/6 part of the tank, and in 1 minute tap B alone can fill 1/9 part of the tank, and in 1 minute pipe C can empty 1 by 15th part of the tank. Now when both the pipes, both taps and pipe are working, then the part of the tank that will be filled will be 1/6 plus 1/9 minus 1/15. Why I'm subtracting here? Because these two taps are filling the tank and pipe is draining out the water from the tank. So we have to take away this part from 1/6 plus 1/9. Now take the LCM, that is 6, 9 and 15 will have the LCM. 2 3s are 9 and 15, and then 3 1s are 3 3s are and 3 5s are. LCM will be 5 3s are 15, 3s are 45, 2s are 90. So LCM is 90, and 6 how many times is 90? 6 15s are plus 9 10 times minus 15 6 are, so I have to multiply this with 6. 15 plus 10 is 25 minus 6 upon 90. Now 25 minus 6 equals to 15 minus 6 is 9, 19 upon 90. So the time to fill the tank completely is 90 by 19, or which is equal to 4 whole 14 by 19 minutes. I hope you are clear about this lesson. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lesson. Like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.